Welcome back to some more War in the Sea, Pacific Theater mod. We're doing part 202. And I thank you for coming back and joining me for this playthrough series. Yeah, let's get into the game. So we're loading in. Remember, I spoke in the last video about this mod that I have. It's a kind of a compilation mod. And as you see here, we have Operation Watchtower, which is the American side. Battle for Guadalcanal is the Japanese side. And then we have what we're playing now is War in the Pacific. The Rising Sun, I think, is the reverse of War in the Pacific, which is the Japanese side of the main Pacific map. These two are from the base game map, which is just, if you look down here, you have Guadalcanal. So it's not represented here, but Guadalcanal is the objective, and then when you have all these lines here, or islands here, I think it's to here, but a little further south it's not represented. And then you have Abdicom, and that is, I think it's representing Malaya, Java, actually Malaya, Singapore, this whole region, and it's based on a more of a Australian, American, British, Japanese encounter. But we are doing War in the Pacific, so that's what we're going to go to. Maybe people had questions on that. That's why I brought that into the game today. So let's move up our settings and continue on with the game. What were we doing last time? I think we were just kind of staging. I think we're staging over here. We have Brunei next on the list. We're still waiting on Tawi Tawi to be fully complete before we add this airfield that may or may not work. As we know, Iwo Jima's airfield does not work, even though it's a level 3. So I put in the squares for places we need to still get in the next episode. We still need Brunei, Tarakan, Malaya, and Okinawa. But we got a lot more things to happen before we do that. We will get some of these smaller locations before then, but these last two are going to be probably end game scenarios that we encounter. I might even take care of Kuala Lumpur just because, why not? Singapore has not enough to do anything. Yeah, you don't have enough to do anything, but maybe after Brunei, maybe we'll think about taking these places just because, why not? The last bit of supplies we've seen are trying to take back Okinawa, or take back Iwo Jima from Okinawa and maybe these other islands. So let's get right into it. One quick check, dockyard. Yeah, 33 days on the Queen Elizabeth. Jervis is 12. That's not going to happen for a while. So, if we scan around, we see that we have some aircraft that are not doing much. They're just kind of sitting there. I want to kind of adjust these guys again. See if he does that. Something like that. And you see these two guys are not moving, so we're going to return them to base. Anybody else not moving? You're not moving. It's RTBU. We can set them up to go again later. Let's look for other aircraft that aren't moving. So a lot of these guys are not moving. It's fine. Doing a quick scan. You're not moving, Liberator. Anybody else not moving over here? Both of these guys aren't moving. Let's see what else we got that's stagnant and not doing their jobs. This Catalina is not moving. You're not moving. Neither are you. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Sometimes the game does that. Kingfisher. Usually when we spot kingfisher, it's either spotted by... No. So we got another one of this supply guys. We're going to ignore that, and we're going to use the Franklin. Yeah, we're going to actually use the Franklin. If we look at this formation, Franklin is lead, and one is cap. So let's do that real quick and say, Lex, I want you to put up your cap for the day. So you guys do that, and then we are going to send out some attacks. I want to... There's only 3 ships. Let's see if we can do this with torpedoes. And I'm going to say... Well, let's send them all, because sometimes they lie. So we're going to send them like this. And just go directly over there. How they make it this far, I do not know. You are not doing your job, donkey. I have a feeling it's because maybe they're not coming from Okinawa, but maybe they're coming from over here somewhere. Do we have any other submarines in the area? I don't know, but we need to probably adjust your course. So let's do something like this. Get you to do that. Maybe that will come up with some better choices. I know we had a submarine over here. That's what, maybe you. I don't recall. Surkoff is not really doing anything important. But let's adjust her again. I want her to get involved in some type of engaged area. What else we got? Alright, let's go over here and manage these guys. So we have the Avengers heading. Let's go and take care of that and get our first engagement of the day. Okay, a lot of overkill here. I think they're here because the Kingfisher spotted them. So let's go in and take a look and see where they are. Nope, they're right there. So we need everybody to... if they're here, off our nose, I want you guys... And it looks like there are 3 ships. I want you guys to go this way and go down. I want you to go this way and go down. And I want you guys to go this way and go down. And you guys, not so aggressively, but I want you to go this way and down. And we'll see how they encounter her. So let's go in and name our ships here. It doesn't really matter which ones we name first. Not overly concerned. Let's start from the... They're represented in the identification block when you go recognition manual as heading in this direction. So bow on the right hand side, stern on the left. And let's go find this guy. Select the country. Switch over to ships. He's a MS. And we're looking for this Japanese flag representation on the ship. And there it is. You have to go T, highlight it in pink, tag it, and go to 2. Let's find out this guy. So he's a small, big, big, or small, big, small, big. So small, big are the cargo containers, and that's the ship. And number 3 is a smaller ship with 3 small containers, I believe. Let's see if we can find him. No, close. I think that's him. Yeah. Yeah. See how it's kind of got like a little V to it? And here you represent it as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 cargo spaces. Okay. So this is just going to be a random. Although I want these guys to speed up. Because I want them to be down and over before it becomes an issue. Everybody's moving into position. We're going to attack from the right and left. I kind of want these guys to be even. That's why I'm speeding these guys up. And once they get on the deck, we will send them in, hopefully in a position that will be beneficial. So now that everybody's on the deck, these guys are good. Let's get them back to the regular speed. 164. Give or take. Let's give it a second. And I want 10 to attack this guy. I want 13 to attack this guy. And I want 16 to attack this guy. So we're going to say attack. And then we're going to go back over here and we're going to say, I want you to go after this guy. I want you to go after this guy. And you go after this guy. And they'll probably be gone before they get there, but let's see how they do. We're going to monitor from the middle. Actually, who's the first guy in? I think it's you. Don't really like the spread. Let's hopefully you don't get shot down by some rifles. Come on. There we go. These guys are dropping. I kind of want them to... head this way. You guys have already dropped. I kind of want you guys to head this way at speed. Who else has dropped? You guys didn't drop yet. So we should be getting some explosions on these two guys right now. Torpedoes away. Nice. And these guys are coming in. That's going to be horrendous for them. A dual prong attack like that is pretty impressive. You lose an aircraft. Yeah, total destruction, my friends. We lost a Avenger. All 3 ships are sunk. And how many hits do we get? An awful lot. Yeah, all the blue down here is a hit. And then a sink, sink, sink. So yeah, I would say pretty well done. So we're going to have everybody form up. And we're heading this way because. But we don't need to stay around for that. We're just going to carry on. Excuse me. Sorry about that. 3 more command points, 3 more. I would never, ever send in 3 cargo ships without cover. Return these guys to base, to the carrier. So they're going to come back here and land. Now, we only have 1 ship, 1 aircraft going out here. I'm kind of okay with that, but it would be nice if something else was happening. What? Oh, you are... Uh-huh. Yeah, what were we doing with you? Oh, we were just adding you into this group. Because there's a spare spot and didn't want to have a hole. So let's unload your cargo, because why not? Okay, yeah. Can we merge you? Okay. Put you in the spot. 10, you're in the lead. It's a good position for you. 9 and 8 are there. It's pretty good grouping here. This ship, there's an awful lot of ships not being utilized, but they're not here for craziness. We're here for. Let's make sure there's no supplies. Oh, you still need to unload. There you go. There you go. Did your part. Brought in the mail to Wake Island. Not crackers this time. Mail. Important stuff. Okay, let's get on with it. Gotching, how do you look? I'm not too pleased. Let's go to Port Moresby. It's about 500. I don't think we have anything else to take in this area. Unless we wanted to go... Yeah, you're going to sit until that red goes away. I think we want to go and pick up... not from there. We just even that one out. Anything over here? No. Pompeii. You're good. Guam. You're good. Don't really want to play with you right now. Pelelu, I think we just evened you out. It's a little high there. Maybe we can send up a ship to relieve you of some of that. Let's do that. We're going to send our secondary. And you're going to go and do like a regular load. So let's course you over to Pelelu. Right, Pelelu? Is that what I just said? Yeah, we can relieve some of this. I'm not worried about engineering or fuel. All I'm worried about is getting more supplies and troops and leaving this Pelelu even, balanced. Not even, but you know what I mean. Less troops than supplies. So we'll get them over there, and hopefully they don't encounter anything crazy on the way. These guys are rather slow. Brunei Defense Force. Kind of want you to go in a little bit closer, maybe. Alright. We've already taken care of the airfield here. There is a port, but I'm not worried about it. We have halibut here. We can actually move you in closer, maybe. Because we don't want them to have a mystery reload of troops and supplies. So that base is cut off. It's got a blockade on it, and that's okay. Iwo Jima, what's your status? You are good. I'm not too worried about you. You have pretty much what you need to take over Okinawa, I believe. If we don't lose crazy stuff on the way. Let's make sure everybody's got ammunition and stuff. And has unloaded. Alright, so... you're going in to pick up. Midway's been rearmed, which is good. Let's go. I'm gonna keep aware over here. We may be... nah, we're good. If they even come close, we have the defense force here, which is fully capable of taking care of any encroaching force. Battle line 10. Okay, yeah. We fixed that last time. Still really kind of want these guys out, but we'll see what we use that for later. I expect to see another supply ship here somewhere. And if that's happening, that's fine. Alright, we are here. Let's get these guys moving. I want to... what do we want to do? I think we want to... excuse me. I think we want Iwo Jima to have a little bit more space. So I think we need to do a supply run that way. What do we got over here? Maybe we run you guys with just supplies. What's the cargo look like over here? Of course we're not. Why would we? Why would we be there? We have... yeah, we're gonna unload and then pick up mainly supplies. That's what we're gonna do with you. So we're gonna wait on that. You are going to load up. Actually, we're going to send you over because that's what your kind of utility use. Slow roll will get you there in time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take supplies, a little extra of this here. We're not worried about fuel anymore. We're not really, because there's no use. and we're just going to load up everybody with supplies and course you to Iwo Jima. And you're coming in with supplies as well. I think you're an even group, though. Yeah, you're even supplies and troops are more, a little bit more supplies. Maybe we didn't need to send over that group, but you know, we're prepping. This is our staging area for Okinawa, and if we want to take over any of these, I think Okinawa is going to be the last place we go, because you're here, so let's unload you. Getting a little bit ugly over here, but that's okay. Let's course you back up here. And your return is going to come to Wake. And I think we need to head to Cebu for our next supply run. Do we have a Cebu supply here? No, we don't. How about... I'm looking for a... You're going to be the banana boat, I think. You were going to come over here to steal, weren't you? Of course you're not in the proper location to do that. Do I want to do that, though? Let's see. We could, but I think we get more out of us if we head in a more beneficial direction, which I think might be Wake Island. Let's do that. Plan for the future and make that a little bit easier run for us. We should see a supply over here, maybe. So you're coming in. Let's see if you made it properly. Unload all cargo. Okay, so you see now we're over supplies. We're in a comfortable position now. We're still not quite there. We maybe need, ideally, probably about 2,000 more supplies here. And that's coming. We already sent it. So now you need to go back to Midway. Your job is done. We're going to have you continue on your path. We have Midway going back to Midway, so you're going to go back to Wake. So we're going to course you back to Wake Island. And when you get there, that's when we'll send you... Actually, look at the distance. You could get there... Yeah, you can get there and back. So maybe we just send you directly to Midway. I think that makes more sense. Let's send you directly to Midway. It's a longer haul, twice the crawl. Come on. There you go. There you go. Now you're in like Flint. We're in August 14th. Let's keep it going. Now you say, well, do we need to like increase any more airfields or anything? Iwo Jima's broken, so we're not really too concerned with that. We have 4 groups of invasion capable ships over here. Iwo Jima Defense Force. We need to probably do a Okinawa Defense Force as well. Is that something we want to do right now? Because if we look at the the date, I think we're waiting for something, aren't we? I think what we're waiting on is November, and then we can break out some Montanas. And I think that's what we want our invasion force to be for Okinawa. Is, yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? I can get a hell yeah, can I? We've used all the Iowas, so we're not going to go that route. So that's kind of what we're doing. You have to kind of delay a little bit if you want to get there. We have the Essex. There's 10 of them. Should we put out a couple more of these to make things interesting? I think we want to wait, because pretty soon, if we go back to here, you know, we're gonna have the we're gonna have these in 2 months. September, October, November, 3 months, let's say, and almost exactly 3 months. November 15th. So that's what we're gonna wait on. And that's why we're not going to do anything with that yet. And we still need to work Taffy 3. And I have a plan for Taffy 3, and it's different than what it was. I believe Taffy 3 was a something in the Philippines, maybe. You all know. You can hear me say it and go right in. I think I mentioned it before what Taffy 3 was. Actually, let me see if I have it in my notes. No, I didn't write it down. No, I just put the ships and the ships' positions in the group and how many there were types in class. Let's keep going. Sometimes I get off on tangents and don't even intend to. It just happens. So you're going to Wake to get stuff for Kutching, right? Yeah. Boy, I wish this airfield worked. I don't know which base it was. Maybe it was in the Philippines. What are you doing? Are you... Oh, you're just scouting. If anything happens with your scouting, I'm going to be upset. Let's utilize the Mitchells a little bit. I kind of want you guys to go out with something you can do if you want. Sure. And I kind of want you to do one of these. Let me see if I can do this good. I'm cool with that. So you do that, hopefully forever, and don't break. Because that's where the threat's coming from. It's not coming from over here. Towie, you're still burning. We need to get that taken care of right there. Kind of like to get out of this position. Go on down here to Tarakan. Let's move it right along. Towie. I just said it, and there we go. So we have this base. So, let's see what the gods have in store for us over here. I'd really kind of like to have a level 1 airfield here so it can protect this strait from Manila heading south to some of these other places. We have all the engineering. We have all the fuel. It's going to cost us 1,000 supplies, which will bring us under the balance. that we care so much about in this game. Let's see what happens when I hit this button. So, hey, guess what? We got new airfield, right? Come on, please. Right? Oh, okay, we got an aircraft. That one works. That's happy. I'm full of joy. Let's set these Beauforts up for a long scouting. Or maybe we Beaufighter it. Let's Beaufighter it. All three. In case something comes, I want you guys to go this way. Yeah, do that. Hopefully you can do that forever in Oblivion and not cause any problems. With that being said, we are going to Tarakan next. And see, we have the invasion groups already set up. So you're going to be leading this group, my friend. So let's see if we can even out how we set up this invasion group. We're not going to be taking any fuel for this or engineering, so we need to kind of be careful. So I think we want to go even for a little bit. And that's about as far as the supplies we want to go. And then we're going to go and get under. And to get under, we're going to do this. Ooh. We may not make it. We're not going to make it. We're just messed up. That's okay for now. We are imbalanced. Somewhat, I think. Invasion Group 2. I want your guy over here to get in balance here. So let's manage cargo. And we want this to be like 1900, 1900 troops. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, now this base is done. We're not going to touch it anymore. But that being said, we need to go get some more supplies and invasion stuff. So we can come here. And then one group over to here, maybe? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to say, Group 2, I want you to go, because you already have some troops on you. We're going to have you go to Dalo, and you pick up. And then you, I'm sorry. Okay, that's the thing. I was thinking there are 3. I screwed up. So you're gonna go over here and steal even. And you are I think I want you to go over here anyway. So we'll do that. So that being said, let's go over here and watch these guys come across our gallant fleet. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's not the greatest scene to be. Thank you for standing by. Nature calls is only human. Alright, let's get out of here and let these guys go off and do their thing. I think we might be a little short on what we want to do here. I don't know what Tarakan's gonna be, but if we need... I forget what we had over here, but... Why are you still smoking? That fire should go out. Yeah? I don't know why the fire's still going on. You guys need to make sure that you're doing something, so I'm gonna have you guys. Alright, donks, devils. Are you kidding? Have we waited for these donk guys to do their thing? And what do we got coming out of here? Destroyers. Alright, that's the thing. So the whale hasn't had any engagements whatsoever. Destroyers we don't do good against. We just don't. It just doesn't happen. I am going to point us in the direction of the ships. I think that they're going. And we are going to begin. And you are under the water, which is good. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ships. No, there's more than that. Yeah, there's 4. Okay, so if we were to... Let's take a look and see what we got. Destroyer. Destroyer, which is probably the guy we want to go for. They don't have anything modern anymore. We've destroyed all of them. Do we want these guys to... You know... Here's the thing. We're level 4 sea state. The chances of hitting these guys are pretty limited. Let's put up our scope just because I think we want to slow ourselves down. How far away? 11. Let's check our angle of attack. We seem pretty good. Minakazi. What's our aft look like? Garbage. So we're at 75 degrees in the bow, and if we turned to the right, it's fast. It's easier if I do it at fast speed. Which way is our pie going? We're ahead. We're ahead. Okay, so we're there. We're in the range. All right, let's slow it down. So, how badly do I want to shoot these guys? I kind of do. Let's go all out since these guys haven't given us much fun these days. So let's go into our view here. Spot check. This is a guy we're going for. This is guy's maybe afterthought. We're at 98%. Not the best angle, but we're gonna shoot anyway. So let's shoot. So we go under. You see the torpedoes at 1 degree spread. We are in the arc, so that's fine. The rear. Let's see if we can turn away. I'm not going to the goal is this guy. Don't like it when they do that. So these crazy torpedoes, that's the angle with which we need to go. We're going to try and get a shot off here shortly. Kind of want these to happen sooner than later. So no intercept. Yeah, we can't do it. So we're running away. Let's get these guys back on the clock so we can at least spot them. The way to do that is you go to binoculars and you focus on them and they should appear again. We have an aircraft over us as well. So now that they're here, we're going to go to our target ship, which is Minakazi, and then we are going to go down because I don't want the aircraft to get us. And then we're going to go actually slow and silent. This is our target. Hopefully we can hit maybe some collateral. Not the greatest angle, but they're going at 35 knots. Thus the very aggressive angle on this. And I'm okay with that. We know where they are, and we know they're heading for us, and we have also some things that can surprise them. But you notice that that aircraft, it still shows up, doesn't show up. If it does show up, and we actually don't want to even be in that realm there. We want to go the other way. No, we can do that. I'm sorry. Again, when you change directions by using this navigation tool on the minimap, you notice that the speed will go up from what you have here. So you have to always adjust it to get to where you want to be. So I wanted to be at 4 knots. So that's what we're doing. So torpedoes are here. Heading, let's see if I can get them on the big eye in the sky. They're way ahead of us. Kind of looks like we're gonna miss. So 30 to their 35. They might maybe be able to make up the difference. Zoom in. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be way ahead of them, unless they run into them. Look at the gapping here of these torpedoes. I think that has something to do with the me hitting the fast button while they were still being launching. That might be why there's a gap there. It would be interesting if we miss because of that gap. Did you see them here? Let's see if we can zoom out to get a full view of the direction. We really can't. See them here? Maybe you can pick that up on your screens. This may be too far ahead. They may be going out of their distance and we'll lose them entirely. Now, if these guys are ahead, do we have a chance to hit this guy with just straggler torpedoes? See this gap right here? That's what I'm concerned with. Come on. Can we get in closer? Yeah, thank you. So are we overkilling on the torpedoes? Yes. Have we had any engagements with torpedoes in a long time? With a no, looks like they're gonna get out of it. They're too far away. Yeah, they're just moving at really fast speed, and I think they're gonna die before. Yeah, so much for 99%, right? So this guy's our next contender for a chance. I have a feeling the torpedoes are going to die before that happens. The distance between this ship and this ship might be too great, and they'll go ahead, and then they'll definitely die. The only other crazy option is these back two, maybe. The front two, these are all going to miss. I think we're not going to hit anything. That's okay. These things happen. And we'll watch them die before we get to this ship here, for sure. So right at the top of the screen here, hopefully you can see that. And I imagine they'll fade out here shortly. Look at how fast they're going, man. We're getting a big nothing goose egg. Yeah, they're dead right there. So, no joy for us. The whale is a failure. Retreat. So the whale is here, and we saw destroyers. We're just gonna say DEs. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna course this guy to follow this path, because I have a feeling we may spot some more again in the future. Maybe. Don't like that little carrot there, but we'll take it. 18 torpedoes. They'll be reloaded by the next engagement. The distance here is kind of critical. You guys need to adjust. So we're going to adjust you to be here. And if they come into us, they come into us. Not that. Okay, so when setting these up, we know we're here launching out scout planes, and this guy is doing a thing. So the distance from here to here is quite a bit. How far north can we go without sending this guy into Okinawa airspace? Let's go back here, and we see we're moving about twice as much. I have a feeling this guy's gonna hit Okinawa. So let's course different. Let's go over this way, because we really want to just cover this sector so that if those destroyers keep heading south, they run into us. So that's what we're going to do. What's the distance between here and here? 6. So I think... What's the capability of our fighters? So you are... Lexington's cap, Saratoga is attack. Let's check what our aircraft distances are. So fighters without is 408. With bombs, 544, and you guys are less. So if we were to send Dauntlesses alone, which Avengers against destroyers, escorts don't work in my opinion. I think it's a throwing away aircraft. these guys are dangerous enough to go into battle. But the deal is 544. So from here, let's say from this location, 544 would kind of get us there. From here, it's, you know, we could send out, let's send out some, can we do it at the time? We'll do it. We'll send them out alone. Maybe with just, maybe that. Yeah, let's try it with this. Just one bomb each. We're sending 24, and it extends our range. So let's send them. We're gonna send them. So that's 600. I think we can probably do this. Something like that. So if they get it, and then on the way back, we may spot them again. We just want them to do it once. We don't want them to do it more than once. And then, what do we got over here? We got any long range? See, it would be nice to have bombers here, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Franklin, I kind of want you to change. I want you to go, let's cover this entryway. We don't want them coming in and surprising us. And the distance from here, let's see, from here to here. Yeah, so I think we can do scout out this direction and then up. So let's Lexington it. Yep, and we're gonna do the same thing. Launch. We want you guys with your 500-pound SAPs. Actually, you're closer. Let's do this one. And we're going to do it when the idea that they're sending off these destroyers and they're going to have a hard turn to come to Iwo Jima. So we're going to go here and then this way. And we're going to do the distance, 544. Close enough. Just a one-way route. We may get them, we may not get them. That's okay. We got a bunch of scouts in this area. I want to send out a scout here. Let's get these guys over us for protection. You are the Sarah group, right? Come on. So you guys are going to cover depth charge for the rest of the day, and then we want to have a I want to send one this way. And you scout that. Alright, let's see if these guys find anything. There's two groups emerging on the area. Should be somewhere here, maybe. They should be coming in. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow. So these guys coming in from who knows where. Franklin, let's get your aircraft up. And, get these guys to pay for what they think they're doing. Do we have time? Can we launch off the Lexington as well? Yeah, because we want to protect. We don't want to risk. What's the purpose of risking if that's going to happen? They want these guys close, but not too close. All right, so that's close enough. I'm going to have you guys go towards them. We're going to let it go for just a sec. And then we're going to go tactical. And we have the whole group in, but we have this group further out. So everybody should be engaged. So you're good. How many aircraft are we talking about? Only 12. We have 49 and 48 fighters in the air. And we want to be we're going to be this guy. Christopher Brownsfield. He's from Nevada. Hispanic heritage. And he's 26, never been married. Not by his own choice, but just the fact of the matter. That's how it works sometimes. And we're going to see how well he does. Why does that do that? Okay. Not a big fan. Let's go. Do your thing, my friends. And it should be fighters only. Let's go back to minimap, see exactly what these guys are doing. We want them kind of spread out. Seems we're taking care of business. Yeah, we're gonna shoot. There you go. That's being proactive. Yep, don't like that when it does that. Let's see how you're doing with your mess. Let's take over a little bit here. Yep, don't like that at all. Kind of makes the scenic this guy's shooting from over here. We should be able to get these guys to take care of their business. Who are they going after? Do not know. Have we gotten them all? So once again, we're outsped, or you know, this guy is faster than us. Let's see if he can actually do something about it. Haven't lost any aircraft yet, which is a good sign. These guys aren't choosing to fight anymore. We want them to attack. 3. Thought he was 1. How many aircraft I got remaining? There's only 1. Where's number 3? Must be another group of something out here that I can't see. Let's send our scout to have a deeper look. What are you going after? Nothing? So we got them all. Yeah. I think there's something else out there, but we're not going to see him. We lost no aircraft. That's the way I like to see it. And we'll carry on. You guys keep doing your thing. I do kind of want you not to do that anymore, though. We're going to have you be back over the Franklin for cover for at least one more minute when everybody decides to land again. Hopefully, yeah, there goes our cap. So now we're basically on our own. So we didn't see anything with these guys. I'm okay with that. Iwo Jima Defense Force. I kind of want you to go and do something here. I kind of want you to go and do a patrol. Come on, do what I asked you to do. And hopefully that will work. Wouldn't it just be a tragedy if they landed on Iwo Jima with 4 destroyers with everybody here? It really should never happen, but we'll see. We shall see. Alright, next day. Let's see what we get for Scouty Scouts. I want a scout to head north, please. I kind of want you to go this way. Do that pattern. I need you guys to send out some more scouts. Who's got the distance? You guys do. I'm gonna send out 80 you guys with bombs. And I want you to go this way. Something like that. That might break because I sent them out too long. We have you guys coming into Brunei. Pick up supplies even. Are you going to be on the spot or are you going to be off? You're going to be off. So let's get over there. Pelu, I want you to see if you can send out something else as well. I want to send out U4, and I want you to do a northern scope. And I want it to be like this. We got a lot of distance here we can cover with the mileage on these Mariners. So we're going to make sure that we kind of include that. Close enough. That's what we'll do. That's a pretty good screen. Again, we don't know where they're coming from, these destroyers. Well, they're coming from probably Kure, but they could have very well come from... Yeah, they probably came from here. And they're heading south, but I think they're heading this way eventually. We should spot them if we're going to. Not a big fan of that right now, so let's change that to be more direct. keep that going. So those destroyers are still coming. We don't know where they are, but we have defense groups set up to take care of this. Hopefully they actually do their job. Davo, you're not moving. Why? Can you handle yourself against destroyers? I think with the aircraft we have, we can. It would be ugly. We probably would lose some stuff, but I think we could handle it. Are you in close enough to get supplies yet? You are. Okay, so we just don't want to break this balance. That's all. So we're going to even it out as best we can. I don't think we can. I think we want to even out the invasion before we care about the... So we got troops, supplies, that's even, and then some. And then this one we're going to go with troops. It still doesn't keep us good, but I think that's fine. And we'll take a little bit of that. I'm probably making a mistake somewhere. That's close. Let's go back to Brunei. And we are going to... we're going to go here. And you guys, let's load you up and head over there. So let's try and even this out. So the last one we took fuel. We can't take engineering off of this one. We don't need the fuel here anymore. So, you know, over 100 is too much. And this guy, I think we're going to go with troops. So we might be a little broken. But I'd rather leave this base off by 2. Wow. Okay. You're going to play that way. That's fine. And you're going to go over here as well. What else we got? Kaching Defense Force is not going anywhere. You're going to stay right there. Mando Straits. You guys could be helpful. So let's course you over here. I want you to pick up whatever you got to pick up to make Kaching safe. And then we will bring them over and include them here. And do we have Brunei Defense Force? We do. You. And what do you got on you? You should have supplies, right? Actually, that might be all we need. I don't think we need to send these guys. You guys aren't going to do that. And you guys are going to stay. So let's get you guys to just keep doing what you're doing. I want you guys to just patrol this area like that. Yeah, keep doing that. That seems to be a good method for you guys. I still want to see that destroyer group, who knows where the heck they are, but if they run into any, what would be the worst place they could go to? Well, that would be bad news for them if they decide to go to truck. Guam Defense Force, that would be a bad news for them as well. Peleliu, I keep doing that, sorry. Yeah, that would be a bad day for 4 destroyers. Sarong, I keep doing that. It's twice in a row, 3 times. I think they should be able to handle that pretty easily. Ambon, I think we've set up this group so that pretty much anything that any of these destroyers that come this way, these guys are probably the last one. If they make it all this way, they deserve to be able to get in a battle with these guys and spank them, if that's the case. So let's go to the morning, and then I think we're gonna call this one where it is. Again, they make this magical distance quite easy. Yeah. So those destroyers that were here, I'm guessing they're probably here or here by now. I don't think they went to Iwo Jima. I don't know if they went to Cebu. Cebu, good luck playing with Cebu. They're gonna put a big old hampering on you. Del Monte is, yeah, they're ready for you. They can take you. Davao is, you know, we have the carrier there. If they attack us during the day, it should be easy. These guys should catch them before they get in there, and that's a hard spanking they would get. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. Let's close it out with a little bit of Oklahoma City in the rain. If I let this play for like an hour, would that put you all to sleep? What are your favorite weather patterns? What I mean is, you like rain, thunderstorms? Do you like winter, snow? I don't mean like snow that's brown and salty. I mean snow that's like just big snow falling with no wind, and you know how the moon lights up snow at night, makes it sparkle and stuff like that. I like rain myself, as long as it's not a flood or lightning where your power goes out, which I've had the last 3 weeks. So we got a lot of things that are going to happen in this game. A lot of them I'm kind of inventing myself to keep the game going. You call it prolonging, I call it getting the best out of a game. The other thing with this game is I'm not playing at the hardest settings. We all know this. Torpedoes are set at a non-dud rate. I'm playing at the base level, not hard or anything like that. I have advantages for our side rather than the other side in certain scenarios, and we've seen it through the game where they can attack us with 52 aircraft from multiple bases and same airfields, where we can launch max 12 from an airfield. Carriers are a different option where we can send up a lot more, mostly for protection, but even with lighter forces and max aircraft, we've seen a lot of losses that I don't think would be the case. I think if we attack those destroyers, and even look at our destroyers we did the tests on, You know, yeah, only 3 ships, but fast-moving ships, and they were attacked by 46 aircraft or something like that. And, you know, we lost, 4 ships in that endeavor. 2 from one and 3 from the other, I think it was. Maybe it's just 1 from one and 2 from the other, who knows. But the game, to make it balanced, you kind of have to do some of those things, in my opinion. I don't like playing games to beat the unstoppable force. I like playing games so that you have fun. We all play games to win. Nobody plays for second place or to lose. You want to enjoy it. You want to see your side win. That doesn't mean that you go in with a Death Star and wipe everybody out, which is kind of what we've done in this playthrough, I'll be honest with you, with all the carriers we have out. The main reason for that was to represent the different ships in the game, which I think is pretty cool. Taffy 3 is a great example of that they actually have the historical names of the ships in the game, which I think is just awesome. Okay, I think that's so cool about this game and the developers and the modders of how they did this. I think that adds to it. I think it makes it awesome, and I that's why I like this game. I hope you like it too. But yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Let's get all cinematic on us here and do the deal. I don't think that's gonna come out, but let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do a drive-by for whatever reason, so we're just gonna let it go for a closeout. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next part. Okay, I appreciate it, and for taking the time out of your day. I hope it's gave you some relaxation or joy or whatever. But well, hopefully we'll have some better encounters, and we'll find those destroyers in the next video. Thanks again. See you next time.